Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Yue Eats. I'm Yue, and today we're doing a very special video. Now on Yue Eats, we've eaten a plethora of food options. We've eaten some cheap eats, some medium-priced eats, and most notably, some very expensive eats, particularly at the fancy New York steakhouses. Today, we're only gonna spend $10, and not $10 per meal. We're only gonna spend $10 period. Now this might seem extreme, but when I first moved to New York City, I was pretty broke, and this was how I lived much of the time. So trust me, it's definitely possible. Now we're gonna put our $10 bill in this plastic bag and only use the money in this plastic bag to be completely transparent. No pun intended. But first on our list is breakfast, and let's go get some bagels. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. So how long have you been here?
More than 20 years. After September 11, I have a construction people, I have the office people. Some of them is coming for coffee. They got the best coffee in town. Fresh bagel, fresh muffin, all nice Danish, everything.
Your bagels are really good for a really good price.
Yeah, it's very nice. Again, also good price.
It really helps people out in bad economy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, because the economy is, forgive my language, is up. You know, everything is down. I used to have a line, 20 people on the line over there for coffee and donut, but now, once a while, if they come.
All right, we just got our bagels from one of my favorite bagel carts in the city, so let's go eat. All right, guys, we found the park nearby that bagel cart, so we got our morning breakfast bagel. Let me show you. So yeah, as you can see, there's nothing really special about it. I mean, it's just a bagel with cream cheese at the end of the day. It is not the most generous slathering of cream cheese. It's obviously not gonna be like an official bagel restaurant, but honestly, for $2, I feel like this is still a pretty solid deal. I mean, the cream cheese may not be like the flavored cream cheese at all the famous bagel spots. You know, no garlic cream cheese, no cherry tomatoes, no scallion, just a plain cream cheese. But this is still New York. His bagels, as you can see, still have good give to them, and they're nice and fluffy and crisp. They're crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. He actually does have other flavors of bagels too. He has poppy seed and sesame seed as well. So guys, our $2 New York breakfast. The key here is less quality and more quantity. There's not much to it. It's just a bagel with cream cheese, but it's still a New York bagel. It's still a fluffy, spongy New York bagel with a crispy exterior. Is this gonna be like SA Bagel? Of course not. Is it gonna be like Best Bagel? No. Is it gonna be one of the best bagels you've ever had, even if you're not from New York? Of course not. But it's a solid bagel for $2, and if you're broke, on a budget, or both, it's a solid and very reasonably priced breakfast. Honestly, bagel with cream cheese always does it for me for breakfast. You get that calorie from the starch and the carbs, and you get a little bit of protein from the dairy from the cream cheese. This $2 bagel may not be much, but it will hold me over until lunch, and when you're on a budget, sometimes that's all you want. Especially when bagels with cream cheese are not quite that cheap anymore. Like even Dunkin' Donuts is charging at least $3 or $4 for a bagel with cream cheese. Not the best bagel I've ever had, but pretty average, and an average New York bagel is still pretty good compared to the rest of the country. Anyways, it's still the morning, so let's kill some time. All right, guys, that was enough reading for one morning, so let's go get some lunch. We have $8 left. It may not be much, but it's gonna last, and I know the perfect place for lunch. Let's head to Chinatown. Alright, so we're in Chinatown now, and there's loads of good and cheap eats in Chinatown. Maybe we'll do a video just on Chinatown sometime. But anyways, we're going to this one place, Tasty Dumplings. Let's go. Alright, we're here at our destination, Tasty Dumpling. A very, as you can see, no frills. You get what you pay for dumpling shop. Let's go eat. Alright guys, we just got our budget dumplings, our 8 Chinese dumplings from Tasty Dumpling. Really, really, really cheap. It was actually only $4. I just plopped myself down on a rock. Literally a rock. I'm in a really nice square slash park here in Chinatown, and right across from me, I'm being entertained by a Chinese woman singing alongside an erhu, and an erhu is a Chinese traditional instrument, kind of like a cello. Okay, these are our pork and cabbage dumplings, all pan-fried. I actually asked for half boiled and half pan-fried, so I think they got my order wrong, but it's okay, it is what it is. But guys, as you can see, these are some hefty dumplings. They're generously sized, and also when they're all bunched together, it doesn't quite look like as much food as it is, but it's because this is a very square box. When I spread them apart like this, you'll see that for $4, this is a very satisfying meal, at least from a quantity standpoint. Who thought reading could make me so hungry? Let's dig in. All right, budget dumpling number 1. Oh, juicy. No, I almost made a whole mess all over my lap. I gotta say though, dumplings are one of those food kind of like pizza, where even a mediocre dumpling is still pretty good. Those really, really hit the spot. Let's grab some more. Okay, this time we're gonna do like a Guy Fieri lean so we don't drip everything all over our lap. Honestly guys, they're average dumplings by Chinese standards, but by non-Chinese standards, these might even be a little bit above average. They're really generously stuffed with both cabbage and pork. A really, really good pork portion. They don't skimp with the meat, and they got some nice cabbage mixed in as well. And I think there might be some chives here too, but regardless, very tasty. Now, are these the best dumplings you're ever gonna have? Definitely not. The skin is rather doughy, I would say. Good dumpling places, the skin will be more thin. It'll be thin where you can really taste the fillings, but have enough strength to hold it all. Like a nice, delicious handbag. But it's a great budget meal containing both meat and veggies and some nice starch in the skin. And look, as I open this one, you'll just see that they're generously stuffed with pork for $4. In my opinion, this isn't just you get what you pay for, you get a little bit more than you pay for with $4. I also highly recommend getting the pan-fried dumplings, not the boiled dumplings. They have both pan-fried and boiled dumplings on the menu, but the pan-fried dumplings, because the skin is rather thick and rather doughy, the pan-fried dumplings kind of add a different dimension to it. Like they add some crispiness to go with the soft dough. Sort of like how every good steak needs a good sear, because you want a crispy crust to go with a soft medium rare steak. Same here. Same here. Because this dumpling is a little bit softer, you want some crispiness to balance it out. 8 dumplings here, deceptively filling. The protein will give you energy, the starch will fill you up a little bit, and the vegetables will give you some nutrients. Rest in peace to the fallen dumpling. But guys, so far we're pacing ourselves very well with our $10 day. So first things first, let's clean up after ourselves. Double check our finances. Let's see, it looks like we have $4 left. Guys, we are making such incredible progress. $4, we could easily eat here for dinner and call it a success. But we're not gonna do that, we're gonna switch it up. So, before dinner, guys, let's go do some video editing. Let's go. Wow, guys, so we actually kind of lost track of time. It's actually 8 o'clock and the cafe that we were at actually just closed. So, but yeah, it's 8 o'clock now. We still have $4 left. So, you know, we have a decent amount left to spend for dinner. Now, some of you may have guessed where we're going for dinner. With $4 for dinner, dollar pizza is an easy way to finish off. But I feel like we've been nice and responsible and frugal all day, so we deserve a reward. We're gonna do $2 pizza. We're going to my favorite budget pizza place, a $2 pizza place called Percy's Pizza, for two $2 glorious slices and a glorious end to this $10 day. Let's go. Alright guys, we're at one of my favorite budget eateries in all of New York, Percy's Pizza. Now with $4, we could have went to a dollar pizza place, gotten 4 slices or maybe 2 slices, 1 cheese and 1 topping and a can of soda maybe. But I think it's worth spending another $1, $2 total on a much better cheese slice. I'm starving, let's go. Thank you, sir. All right, guys, that's it. Our $10 is used up. As you can see, no money left. It's all gone. I think we spent this $10 as efficiently as we could have expected. And I think I definitely made the right call coming to Percy's Pizza for 2 $2 cheese slices, 2 really high quality cheese slices, as opposed to a dollar pizza place with 2 mediocre slices. I would have saved $2, but you know what? I think this was worth it because Percy's really makes pizza with quality that really rivals any $3 or $4 slice. I mean, just look at this cheese quality, this sauce quality, look at these heat bubbles, this crispiness of the crust. So we've actually been here before. This was rated our S-tier budget pizza place. If you want to watch that video on a $1, $1.50, and $2 slice comparison, just check it out right here. But anyways, let's eat. All right, just check out this delicious yellow, cheesy looking Ninja Turtle slice. You know you got good pizza when it folds cleanly in half like that. Like you can convert it into like a calzone or like a pizza turnover if you want. And what I love about this place, the tomato sauce is really fresh. It doesn't taste canned. It kind of has a fresh tomato flavor. The cheese is nice and soft and cheesy, but still congealed, as you can see. A really good consistency. And the dough. For pizzas, breads, the dough really is everything. I mean, you can tell that this pizza is plenty crispy, but look, it's still got some nice airiness to it, so it's not like you're just eating like a flatbread or a piece of cardboard. This is what really makes good pizza. You got a crisp on the outside, and you got some pillowy, cushiony air on the inside. Wow guys, this place really hits the spot, and what makes it hit the spot the most is it doesn't just hit the taste spot, it hits the financial spot. It's objectively great pizza, and for $2, what's not to like? And the best part is I have one more. But yeah, I just wanted to say a few more words before we end the video. Everyone knows that New York City, especially Manhattan, is just filled with bougie, expensive eats. But I hope now you know that here in New York, you don't only have to eat expensive food. There are good eats for reasonable prices. You just have to know where to look. Now, of course, to some extent, you kind of get what you pay for. The food may have been solid, but it's not gonna blow your socks off. It's mostly good bang for your buck. But hey, sometimes you're broke and you really need to find a way to stretch your money, or you're on a budget. You're saving for something, you're saving for a trip, you just went on vacation and you need to recoup some money. I would actually argue that New York City is actually a really good city for that. In New York City, affordable meals are always in demand because this is a city where living costs are extremely high and wages don't necessarily account for the high living cost. Hopefully I've shown you in this video that in New York City you can find budget meals, and not just getting your money's worth, the budget meals might surprise you in quality. Anyways guys, I think that's gonna be it for this video. We're gonna eat this pizza and then we're gonna head home. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my videos, make sure you like and subscribe. That way you stay up to date whenever I post another video. Until next time, I'll see you later.